Hey everybody, it's Jamey here at Mittler Brothers, and I want to take a second and talk to you about the knob that goes up and down and the block that's inside there. What I want to do is take this off and show you guys how to keep your machine running nice and smooth. And one of the things you're going to need to do is remove this collar. If you don't have one, you'll simply just take out your bolt, reach right in here, and start loosening up these collars. Now, the reason we want to do this is over time, as our machines sit in our shop, they collect dust. They collect Bondo dust, they collect dirt, anything you can imagine will get stuck inside this little greasy spot here. And sometimes there's no grease at all if the machine's been sitting for a long, long time. So what you want to do every now and then is just to make sure that this area in here is nice and greasy. And you can see how I can pull the shaft out just a little bit and kind of wiggle it out and take the block and get it out. And you just want to make sure that this area all through here, this T-nut here, as well as this bolt, is all greased. And we use extreme pressure lube here at Mittler. So when you get your machine, it's going to be coated with this, but it's going to be something that will wear down after time if you're not using the machine a lot. It's going to grow dirt and get all kind of nasty in there. So what we want to do is just kind of put the block there. We're going to put a little bit of lube right in here, and a little bit goes a long way. You ever heard of Cosmoline? It's kind of the same stuff. It'll make a mess quick. So what you want to do is just kind of get your block, slide back in, and get this thing to move back and forth, and go up and down, and make sure that action's nice and smooth right there. And so if it feels really good, you don't feel any binding or grinding or anything really happening in there, the next step will be just to put your pin back in on the side. And that's going to keep your block going straight up and down. Then you're going to slide your collar right back up. But before you do, make sure you didn't slide your shaft back at all. Make sure it's locked on that gear. It will slide back if you start messing with it. Make sure everything's pulled forward. You're going to put your collar back on here. Tighten it up. If you have an adjustable collar, you'll slide that right back over top. All right. And we should be back in action right here. So, if you ever have a machine that's had a little bit of friction in here, or you're just really not happy with the way this is going up and down, take a second, go in there, grease it, make sure everything's nice and clean and working properly, and you'll have a lot more fun using your machine.